What's good, y'all? Before this video starts, I gotta give a big shout out to today's sponsor, our good friends over at Amino. What's Amino, you ask? There's really no reason you don't have Amino on your phone. This app literally has millions of different communities for you and I to unite based on our interests, our passions, our fandoms, literally whatever you want to talk about with somebody. This app has it for you. One of my favorite communities is the danganronpa Amino, and I'm finna show you why. So one of the main things I like about the danganronpa community is if you go over here to the public chats tab, they literally have a live chat room for you to go in and talk about anything danganronpa. Look at the first one, Junko's fun play, question mark. I don't know what that means, but it sounds freaky. Just danganronpa chat. Gender bent roleplay. Yes, y'all, they have actual role playing where you can choose to talk as a character and create your own danganronpa drama, your own danganronpa love triangles, your own danganronpa plots. Literally, they want you to immerse yourself in danganronpa activity. I love it. I mean, just this morning, I was looking at the weekly prompts page and they got the new prompt today. And this week's prompt, as it says right here, is music, where they want you to talk about how the music in danganronpa affects your experience playing the game. That's crazy, right? I think one of the prompt examples was how Sayaka, I believe that's her name, was the ultimate idol, but you know how she was in a girl band, right? Let's say we replace those girls with classmates. Can you imagine Sayaka sitting up there singing with Hifumi?
Hey, Sayaka, I would love to sing with you today if that's okay.
I'm not sure if y'all noticed, but at the very bottom of the screen, it shows that there's always hundreds of members online in the Amino. Right now, there's 650 freaking members. It is literally like a world within its own danganronpa world for you to connect and just talk about all the things that you want to talk about. There are tens of thousands of danganronpa fans already on Amino, so you're kind of late to the party. You want to get involved. I mean, they even have you so immersed, they want to quiz you on what you know about danganronpa. Look here, best quizzes. The first quiz, Ultimate Danganronpa Trivia, Round 1, V3 spoilers. I'm out of here. I don't want spoilers. Y'all got it. Yo, if you are watching this video right now, I want you to download the app, search my name, Berleezy, come down here and then click wall. Say something to me. Leave me a nice message to read. Yo, shout out Yasuhiro Makazi, Easy Gang, shout out Noodles. Yo, shout out Saturdays. Let's get it. Yes. Yo, if y'all get on here and you write something on my wall, I will read most of the wall comments and respond to them personally, or I would just read them on the next danganronpa video before we get started. How's that sound? Pretty good, right? Cool. Yo, if you want to get in on some of the fun, click the link down in the description below or the top pinned comment. They both will take you to a place where you can download Amino for free, or you can just search for it in your iOS store or Play Store. Yo, download it, get connected, get hooked, and let's get right into the next video. Wait, the current video. Peace, y'all. We're back. I'm already know. I thought it was it. Here it come. What? Good, y'all. Welcome back. Hey, just some more danganronpa. Hold up. Trigger Happy Havoc. Not finna do that again. Let's load the game. Let's get started. Yup. Let me in. I'm here. Yes, I'm here. Hello, I'm here. All right. So last time hey, how y'all doing today? Hope y'all having a great day. Let's get into it. So last time we were here, we had some free time to go out here and mingle with one more classmate. Yes. My microphone still smells like wet spit. I haven't washed it off yet. Might have bacteria on it. Hifumi! The homie Hifumi,
I feel as if...
Mr. Naiki, I'm glad you came. Should I hang out with Hifumi for a while? Of course. He's one of my favorite. I know I look like I'm all about the cutting edge, but I have a profound love for retro games too. Let's begin my 4-part history of electronic games. Part 1, Ancient Babylonia. Fuck that conversation. I don't want anything to do with that one. No, sir. I listened to Hifumi's half-biased, half-obsessed ranting for longer than I would have liked. I'm sure you did. Hifumi and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hifumi a present? Yeah, Hifumi. I'm gonna give you some Slim Fast. Y'all come in the comments.
Berleezy, it's not right to say things like that about Hifumi. He can't control his size.
Yes, he can. And until he shows me signs he's trying to change, he's gotta get motivated somehow. Bruh, Secrets of the... That sounds just like him. A little known book about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I don't care. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you for this most wonderful item. Does that mean he liked it? Whoa. I see quality in you, Mr. Naegi. True quality.
Mr. Naegi!
And that's why I decided to present you to... I decided to present to you my lecture on the nature of fan fiction. If we're... Hold on one second, Joe. Hold on one second. If we're going to be friends, you must be fully informed. I will permit no fanfic bigotry whatsoever. I don't think I have any fanfic bigotry, dude. I mean, I don't even really know anything about that kind of geeky stuff anyway, bro. See, there it is. To you, fanfic equals geeky, right? But is that all that the world is worth, huh? Did I say something wrong? But that's okay, because I take the word geek as a compliment. For you see, there is nobody on earth so full of knowledge as a geek.
Yes, indeed.
In a sense, a geek is like an expert. That's right, a total expert. A successful musician must necessarily be a music geek. A good movie director is a movie geek. You see? It shows experts. Oh, hold on, my mic is peaking like crazy right now. Let me turn this down a little bit. I don't need to be that crazy in the mic. Here we go. Testing. 1 1 1 1. Testing. 1 1 1. It's those experts, those geeks, who open up the world to the others. So when you say that writing fanfic isn't geeky,
That's it. I'm sure of it.
you're recognizing us as true experts. Okay, so what exactly is fanfic then, dude?
Here we go.
Oh, super direct question for the win. Okay, I know a little bit. Mm-hmm. Basically, we all have different kinds of stores and events, right? These are where groups of holy warriors sell their own stuff based on games, comic, anime, and everything. And the stuff those people make is fanfic. Comics are the most common creation, but it also includes games, music, and even merchandise. By the way, bro, stop in my ears. There's a name for when a group of fanfic creators come together. Specifically, it's an organized group that comes together to release their work. A group that comes together to release their work. A circle, menagerie, or a square? Is it a circle?
Da-da-da-da-da!
Okay, cool. I was like, what the is that? I don't know. I don't be in there. It sure is. Of course you knew that. I mean, it's only common sense. I certainly hope you don't expect me to explain such common sense topics every time. Well, like I said, dude, I don't know much about this bullshit.
Without a doubt.
This goes well beyond I don't know too much. But I guess I can't blame you. The propaganda never touches on that, so as a fanfic ambassador, by the time I'm done with you, you'll be itching to buy a premium pass to the next fanfic-con. Sorry. All right? Obviously, he's excited, but that's it for today. I hope you're excited for your next lesson. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for the two of us. What? Why is his hair that pointy though? What is that signifying? And why is his finger pointed? His hair is pointed, and is pointing at his. What is he looking at on me? What's going on? I'm kind of scared to see what the future has in store for the two of us. Hifumi's report card has been updated based on your experiences with him. Cool. You just unlocked the skill handiwork. Give yourself a pat on the back. You earned it. I don't know what any of these skills mean. After we were done, I decided to head back to my room for a while. Please, free time be over. Thank you. I'm like, give me back to the storyline. I don't care about these classroom bastards. Ding dong, bing bong. Hey, look, y'all. There I go up underneath the chapter. Stop it. That ain't me. Stop it. Don't disrespect me like that.
Ahem. School announcement. Nighttime is quickly approaching. All students, please gather in the gym immediately.
Ooh, new message. New message.
Emergency!
Whoa, what's going on? What's the music like, though? What's the music? Gather in the gym? Why now all of a sudden? I really don't like the sound of this. See how that music creep in like that? I have a terrible feeling. Hello? Hello? Oh, homegirl's outside. Who else is out here, though? Nobody else is out here. You already know I'm finna talk to her. Yo, Kyoki. What's her name? Kyoko. Oh, Kyoko. Did you hear the announcement just now?
Indeed.
Yes. I don't want to go, but we don't have any other choice, right?
Right.
I can't imagine it's going to be good news. But it's not a good idea to defy him here and now.
Goodbye.
So I'm going on ahead. I really can't do anything except what Monokuma tells me. Monokuma is the lord of this school, bruh. He is the devil, he is the god. He is everything. Hey man, you about to head in? I don't know what accent I'm doing with him no more. Yeah, has everyone already gone on ahead?
Shit.
Shit looks that way. I don't like it, but nothing good is gonna come from ignoring that goddamn bear, you heard? Mondo, are you sure you're okay? You kinda went all out in that sauna.
What?
Huh? Who went all out? That shit ain't even phased me, son.
Yo.
But you know, there at the edge of hell, a promise between men was waiting for me. Never saw it coming, you heard?
Yo.
Anyway, let's get our asses in the gym. Let my nuts hang in the gym. Man, something unique must have happened between the two of them. Yeah, it's called near-death experience, bro. I'll probably bring some men together and be like, let's put down our differences and survive. You know what I mean? Death is never the answer. How do I gotta, hold on, let me just check it. It's not even gonna let me in. Look, yep. I better just go to the gym, straight up. Straight up. All right, let me see. I'm not passing by anybody in the halls. It's just dark and ominous. There's nobody in the halls except for dark and ominous behavior. Here we go. We're in the gym. Here we go. What could be waiting for us? Somebody in the lobby? No friend. Oh, Ifumi. Look, y'all. Hey, Ifumi. How come you haven't gone in yet?
Why is that?
Mr. Naigi, don't scare me like that. Sorry, but we should go inside. No, don't go. You can't go. That's what my ghost friend is telling me. I don't feel good about it either, but we can't just ignore this. Damn, that's true too.
I suppose.
I guess we have no choice. I have to go too. Oh my gosh, what are we about to see? I don't care about that. What are we about to see? Who's in here? Hello? Whole squad is here. Asking us to gather together all of a sudden like this. What could he possibly want?
Well,
Indeed. What might await us this time? He keeps things interesting, that's for certain, dumbasses. How is that funny? Can't you smile like a normal person once in a while? Like how the housewife on a classic TV show smiles at the end of an episode.
what the heck?
There's something totally messed up with you if you can't laugh at a time. If you can laugh at a time like this. Which of us is actually messed up?
Huh?
What's that supposed to mean? Nothing in particular. Just admiring. That's all. I I don't want to kill anyone, but I also don't want to stay here, living in blind denial day after day. I was just admiring how you could live like that and still keep your sanity.
What is this?
I'm not in denial. That reminds me. Remember how you kept talking about how the police or whoever would come help us? How'd that turn out? Seems to me there's no sign whatsoever of possible rescue.
Well...
That's just...
Huh?
I wonder what actually happened.
Certainly.
It's strange, that's true. There's no way the police would know about it. We're right in the middle of a major urban area. What? The police shock! On the contrary, the mastermind may be just that powerful to take control even of the police.
Could it be?
Oh, this might not be related, but... Don't say it. Nope, I'm gonna say it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say it.
It's not like some occult mystery.
It's about last night. Look, I was near the main hall, just staring off into space, smoking my kush. OG granddaddy, not Reggie. It was fire. When all of a sudden, I heard it.
Huh?
You heard what? A sound that I don't really know what it was. What kind of sound? Well, like I said, I don't really know. But if I had to describe it, 1 second. It's coming back to me.
Could it be?
It was like a construction site, I guess. A construction site?
Serious?
I mean, I could just be making that up. I only just barely heard anything. Then you definitely made it up. Must have just been the sound of the ocean in that big smoky head of yours. Say what? What you talking about, Toko? Who the f*** is that? What's going on, y'all? It's just you? Why didn't your name pop up? You had me hyped like it was finna be a dead character coming back to life. He's arrived. What Hero heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion. Huh? Or maybe a machine gun. That kind of... This nigga voice got me drained, bro. Pause. That can kind of sound like construction in a way. What are you talking about? What? Beyond this point, my mouth is zipped. My lips are sealed. I am fully puckered. It's a secret, little secret.
And?
Fine, then let's move on to what you can tell us. Why did you call us all here?
Say what?
You don't beat around the old bush, do ya? Ready for me to get to the point, huh?
If you please.
But before that, you mind if I vent a little? I'm low on energy these days. My stitching's even losing all its shine and luster. I'm thinking it's probably because of this ho-hum, boring old everyday life. I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation. Something rife with danger and intrigue.
Yep.
Listen, can I just be frank?
Today, I'm feeling black.
The next Blacken hasn't shown up yet, and I'm getting bored.
Hey,
So, I decided to come up with a new way to motivate you. Motivate? Is it another set of videos or something? He finna give us a gun. He's finna leave us with the strap. The Draco. The Blicky. Where's my sticky? Are you gonna show us some demented thing to try and, what? Drive us all to murder?
Damn it!
Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say. Just awful.
You hear me?
I don't know what you got planned, but we're not gonna kill each other anymore.
Got it!
No matter what you do, I swear to God we won't. That's very big talk. Do your very best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So, this time it's... embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as you're alive, it's a given that there's things you don't want other people to know about you. Facts. So I did a little investigating of my own, and I dug up some of your darkest secrets. Bruh, if I was in here, if I was in here right now and I was Big Mac, I'd be like, look, if that's the case, off me already. I volunteer as tribute. Don't talk about me, just let me die. On to the next. No, I wouldn't do that. My secrets ain't that bad. You fucking stink every video. I hate talking to you this close. Shit, sniffing this going to make me be the black end. Okay, I'm ready to murder. Let me chill.
And those embarrassing memories and secrets are all contained in the envelopes I have right here.
Wow.
I'm going to hand them out now, so take a second to take a peek.
Oh, wow, he's finna show us. This Monokuma spoke. He tossed the envelopes at our feet. I quickly snatched the envelope with my name written on it. I nervously pulled out what was written inside, and my entire body suddenly went rigid. Mikado went to bed until he was in the 5th grade. That's your worst fear, bro? That's your biggest secret? Nobody give a f about that, bro. You gotta come with something crazier than that. What? How? How'd you find out about this? Everyone started talking at once. You have 24 hours. If someone doesn't become blackened by then,
Extreme!
all your deepest, darkest, most embarrassing secrets will be exposed to the world. Maybe I'll roll by a crowded intersection in a van strapped with loudspeakers and spill the beans. Damn, you savage for that, bro. Wouldn't that be so embarrassing? So that's what you meant by motivate? Yep, you got it. They're all pretty unpleasant, trust me. None of you want me to reveal that stuff, right? It's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but we'd never kill over something like that. Thank you, bro. I'm like, really? This is finna be the catalyst for murder? These weak-ass secrets? But let's see what happens. The plot thickens. What? What'd you say?
Count on it!
He's right. Your plan is doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone for this kind of thing.
This is kind of depressing.
Oh no. Is it because, for better or worse, your memory is still a way to connect to the outside world? I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know no matter what. So I assumed you all be the same, which is why I put so much effort into preparing this next motive. Man, you're saying you really won't kill each other over this stuff. It just sucks. Well, what can you do? Okay, then in 24 hours, I'll expose all your secrets just to make myself feel a little bit better.
Okay.
So sad, so depressed, fared not well. With an almost convincing look of depression and dejection on his face, Monokuma receded into the gym's depths.
So,
I didn't know what to expect at first, but maybe we dodged a bullet on this one. I mean, yeah, having those secrets revealed is gonna be totally embarrassing. But that's seriously not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right?
Listen to me!
Good news, everyone. I have a brilliant idea.
You hear me?
Why don't we all just confess the secrets in those envelopes right here, right now?
Without a doubt.
If we do that, any and all motive for murder will vanish. That's pretty smart, right?
Quiet down and listen.
Okay, so my most embarrassing thing is... I don't want to hear your stupid story. What? Besides, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't want to talk about mine.
as for me,
Neither do I. Not because it is unpleasant, but because it is impossible.
Oh?
Well, it's just human nature to want to hear it when you say it's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for you. Absolutely not, fat ass.
Come on,
It's
come
okay. Just a little bit. Come on, come on, come on.
honestly,
As I said,
on. Here we go.
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I said I don't want to talk about it, you human bag of lard.
Say what?
Yeah! I agree with them. There's no need to discuss it. What do you think? What do you think, Chihiro?
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong. Then I can tell everyone. What's this theme with her about becoming strong? Because she's weak every scene, but like, what is she finna be when she's strong? Polar opposite. It's finna be destructive.
so,
If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
That's true.
Yo, if everyone's that much against it, even if my bro's the one that suggested it, I gotta say no. Well, that's okay then. Either way, if it's just a few seconds, secrets, I'm sure nobody's about to kill anybody over it. What did I just say? I hope you're right. A secret so bad you'd kill someone to keep it? Nobody's got something like that, right? Okay, I'll stop with all the secret talk, but
You hear me?
each of us has 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed isn't gonna be fun, but it's not like we're gonna die because of it. So, don't do anything hasty.
well,
The way you keep repeating it kind of makes me worry even more. Okay, sorry. I know it's gonna be tough, but... Time for Betty Bye. Time for Betty Bye.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then.
Shut your ass up. Nighttime already, huh? Okay, let's all call it a day.
Of course.
Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow. I was left with an anxiety I just couldn't shake, but we left things as they were and left things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. Damn, bro. Secrets or memories you don't want anyone to know about. A way to connect to the outside world. Honestly, all that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me. There's no way anyone would kill over stuff like that. At least, that's what I thought. But maybe I was just being optimistic. Which is probably why, without too much of a struggle... What? Jeez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. I fell asleep. But what I didn't know is that even then, a tragedy was taking place. Damn. Here we go, our clue, our contextual clue right here. Let's see it. Show me. Hey, do you have a second? I want to confide in you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. The difference between passive and active. I mean, for example, it's the difference between like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between oops and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly few can do it with calculated intent. To make that choice, then put it into action, it's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation, resolve. So maybe you're wondering, what's the point I'm trying to make?
Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
Somebody gonna try and paint this murder as an accident? Or somebody's gonna be proud to murder? What if somebody has a really dark secret and it motivates somebody to kill them? Not so much that they're trying to protect the secret, but that they're trying to show justice. Hold on, I got a phone call, y'all. My fault. Morning. Good. Who is this? Good morning.
Good morning!
If you don't get the f out my room, you fat ass panda bear. Nigga, I'm on your ass. fuck is that stomach? That should look like a portal to where do panda bears live? Man. That's why your nose look like a nutsack. A white man nutsack. You dirt nutsack breathing bitch. Oh!
Nice reaction. I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint. What? What are you doing here?
Yep.
I wanted to spice things up. So instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person.
What the hell for? Why me, bitch?
Because it's fun. And as long as I'm here, I figured I'd let you hear it right from the bear's mouth.
Hear what?
Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates? No.
What?
Say what?
What? Your face is all blue like someone on the verge of death.
What happened? What are you talking about?
That's all for me to know and you to find out. Good luck!
Something happened to someone. Was it? No, it can't be. There's no way someone would. But what if our Portland is, especially now when the dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall. Let me see who's all here. Mondo is, oh my gosh. Mondo and Taka are missing. Those was the two strongest male figures in the school. I'm
Fucked. Mikado!
Are you okay?
Hey,
Did Monokuma talk to you too? Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and Kuya. You're the only ones here. Where's everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to the something that Monokuma mentioned. The something?
perhaps.
It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder? After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive that thought away. So, if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday?
Huh?
It can't be. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook. Do you realize how dangerous that is?
What the heck?
Why didn't you just say something yesterday?
Naturally.
Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself. Kuya, you a... What good does it do me to get you out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Oh, what good does it do to go out of my way to help you? There it was. Stop saying that already. There's something wrong with him for serious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
That's not important. What matters right now is that we find out what happened.
That's fine.
She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot. Where would Mondo or Taka be? The sauna! The motherfucking sauna. Is it the bathhouse? I don't even think it's in here. I think it's upstairs. Or maybe it's... No, it wouldn't be in here, huh? This is the pool? Oh, no, this is the sauna right here. This bathtub is huge. Is it not the sauna? What's in here? The pool or what? What is this room? What are you doing here? Take offering? Is this Sunday morning service? Get out of here. Lord, forgive me for all my sins. I didn't mean that. Let me get up out of here, though. Why'd I have to throw a FOH on the end of that? Okay, let's go upstairs. Let's try upstairs, y'all. No, I don't want to talk to you. What is this door? What the heck is this door, y'all? Oh, this is that pantry with all the supplies in it. I remember that being mentioned last video. Okay, so let's go into the school. And we're gonna go up on the second floor and then check out the. What, bro?
Yo!
Hey, Mikado, honestly, what do you think? Huh? About what?
For serious?
About Kuya. You think he's being brainwashed or what? I don't know. You'd know more about that kind of thing than me, right, pothead, stoner, bitch? Huh? Why the foul language? What's that even supposed to mean? Well, I mean, you're some kind of psychic, right?
Hey!
Listen, Mikado, I think you've completely misunderstood what it is that I do. Okay, listen, fortune telling is like...
Well?
It's totally different from brainwashing or hypnosis or any of that pseudoscientific bullcrap. I need you to understand that. So you expect me to think fortune telling isn't pseudoscience? Sorry, but I don't want to get yelled at. That's my Nakuma house. Let's keep going. Staircase is right here to the... We're going up. If it's actually in here, I'm gonna feel stupid. If it's actually right here, I'm gonna feel stupid. Oh, the door's open, but aren't these supposed to be locked?
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
You're evil, Monokuma. You're evil. Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Kuya!
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on, man. And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering as if only talking to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. Why are we checking the girls first, Kuya? What do you know? In that moment, time seemed to freeze. Oh God. Bloodlust. That's blood. Oh! Hero! Chihiro! I was not expecting that. I didn't even think about her as an option, y'all. There wasn't one time she crossed my mind like, maybe she got clapped in this. Her whole thing was trying to be the strongest, trying to be strong. What was her secret? That's the thing about danganronpa, bro. Every time I play this game and I'm like, man, I don't know, man, like, this shit getting dead. Slap you upside the head with a plot twist. What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at, but as soon as I did... Don't ever scream in my ear like that again, Big Mac. A wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. Wowzers. Chapter 2. Deadly Life. Boy's Life of Despair. I didn't mean to skip that, y'all. I was trying to do this. I'm in the video right there, y'all. I know a lot of y'all are in the comments like, Berleezy, these videos are getting shorter and shorter. They got to, bruh. If we gonna grow, they gotta get shorter. But that should also mean that I stay on my daily upload grind, which I will. I take some days off, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm trying to make these videos every day. But again, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna succeed. So if I miss a day or 2 or 3, that's as far as I'll let it go from now on. Is 3 days max. But even then, like, shorter videos, more videos. Longer videos, less time to record, more videos. So it's up to you to decide. Crazy cliffhanger. They even got the music bumping in my ears because that's how crazy it is. But when we return, we will see why exactly did Chihiro, of all people, get clapped. And not only clapped, but she was hung on like some sacrificial suicide? Ooh, the plot thickens. Yo, if you are enjoying this playthrough, do me a favor and leave a thumbs up on this video. Truly appreciate it. If you are new, please subscribe for more videos. Really enjoying this game. Probably gonna start cranking these out more often because it is such a long game. But with that being said, I love each and every one of you. Yeah, you. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace, y'all. So who is that? And then who is that dude on the right? I didn't see him. I saw him. I didn't know his name though. Come on, Spike. Hit me with it. Hit me with it, Spike. Pause. Hit me with it. Hit me with it, Spike, please.
Danganronpa.
What? Good show. Welcome back. Hey, to some more.
Danganronpa.
All right, let's get it. All right, here we go. We already know what happened. Chihiro got clap, diddly, clap. Now we're gonna see why and who did it and what was their motive. Whoa. Kuya, on the other hand. Oh my gosh.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? Damn, we finna get thrown right into it just like that. Hold on real quick, y'all, real quick. Your boy done got LASIK eye surgery. No more glasses. I can see 20/20 right now, but look at this. I don't know if you can see the red on top of my eye. My eyes are still a little tender, so if you see me blinking a lot, probably because I need to blink and get them moisturized before they dry out and I gotta go right back to the LASIK office. Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. Yeah, somebody tried to make her Jesus. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust? Kuya, why are you in here? Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal, you four-eyed f***? I can say that now because I got my LASIK. No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? Why are you in here? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head...
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something... Oh my gosh. You look scarier than... I don't know. Chihiro! Look at the poster on the wall, though. Who is that? Why isn't she in class with me? All right, let me chill.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Oh my gosh. What the hell was that?
What?
Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? What? The body discovery announcement? Then Chihiro really is...
Naturally.
Dead. Yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Kuya, are you a good guy or are you a bad guy? I can't tell. He kind of give off them Vegeta vibes where it's like you don't know if Vegeta is on the the Saiyan side or if he's on, what other side is there for Vegeta? I don't know, good or bad, you know, he plays both sides sometimes. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time had all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body. Oh my gosh.
Damn.
I couldn't keep us safe. Oh man, he's crying. Taka's crying. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Man.
What the?
What the is this, man? Hold on, y'all. My fault.
It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive.
Shut up. Okay. Let me talk to shit. Let me take a look, I guess. For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already. There's a word written there on the wall. Yeah, I caught that. Bloodlust, I get it. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So,
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious killer? What? Genocide Jack! Oh, I remember that. I gotta play these games more frequently. I know I keep saying that, but I'm gonna play it every other day, I promise. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. At least we gave people time to catch up, right? The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
what is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that?
Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? What? Are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way!
But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity.
Well.
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with the stupid murderer.
What is it now?
I gotta get his voice right, hold on.
What is it now? Toko!
Hina was pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. I was wondering where she was. I thought maybe she had something to do with it. She could be faking it, bruh. She is my prime suspect right now. No! Why? She fainted. Oh, out of here, faker. Dunk. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay?
Come on, wake up!
Oh.
Oh, that's right. I just remember what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh,
So she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. Okay, if she's hemophobic, then maybe she didn't do it. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up!
As if she'd heard her. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. She was faking it. It was such a strange reaction that I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. What the Hold up. You look like Kid Boo right now. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? Look at this girl, bro. Where's your nose at? I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top inning and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely f***ing crazy.
No. Everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
My ear. Oh, got the shivers. I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second, man. You're just rushing into an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
He got me. I'm stunned by his facts. There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
of course.
Right as rain! But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life because that's how graduation works.
Then it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate?
What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want.
Whoa.
Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right?
I sure did, chum.
It's the
Allow me to
Monokuma
present the Monokuma
file.
file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later.
So, please do your very tip-top best on this investigation.
no way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Hold on one second, y'all. BRB. Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all of our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore. Oh, no. I hate it too. Help me. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey,
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon.
What?
What? Do you want to die?
Such
Fine,
ignorance.
then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object.
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object, you heard? Show a little respect, or I'll beat something into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Buyaka and what Kuya said. Kyoko,
Because
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. They have the same conversation over and over again. Whenever something bad happens, like they all gotta like convince each other to do what needs to be done. Just do it. And if Kuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
What? Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
hey, hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? The new rule has been added to the regulations, so only one person can kill 2 people. Only 2 kills per person. There we go.
so then.
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey!
Hey, what's going on, guys? So, my video, for some reason, the gameplay stopped recording at 17 minutes. I recorded probably like a 40-50 minute episode. Gameplay didn't record, so what I'm doing is I found this video of what I had played online. It's just the gameplay. It's from the PSP version of Danganronpa, which means that the text is a little bit differently and they call the characters by their last name. It's only like this for the section that I'm playing today. After this, it'll go back to the PlayStation version, the save file where I actually ended at. So I'm gonna play up until what I saw already, and then I'm gonna end it for today, and then I'll see y'all again the next video. I'm just gonna be reading the text over again. I've already seen this. Again, I've already seen this, but my gameplay did not record. So we're just gonna finish this out. For this episode, I'm sorry it's like this, but it'll still be the same. You'll just notice slight differences in the text and like the characters and things like that, but let's get into it. So Monokuma, gotta get my voices ready.
If one person went around killing a bunch of people, you guys wouldn't.
Okay, the school rules have been modified. You can verify the changes. Okay, see, this person, whoever played this, is flying through the text. So I may have to put it, I may just have to keep pausing it. See, Sakura Ogami, you're gonna notice that they call her Ogami. Then why not set the limit to 1? Oh, this is gonna be rough. Okay, so I might have to just kind of read fast.
Because as far as the mystery stories go, serial killer on the loose in the academy has a nice ring to it. One victim does not a serial killing make.
See what?
Farewell for the real this time. I'll be seeing you again for the class trial.
I do not much understand his logic, but if 2 is the limit, then that means at most 1 more of us could fall victim to the killer. What a shame that would be. We best find the culprit before that happens then.
You can shut your fucking trap in Korean. Anyway, me and Ishiruma are going to escort Fukawa to her room.
Getting escorted. We should get started on the investigation too. We don't have time to waste dilly-dallying. If we cannot ascertain who murdered Chihiro, the rest of us will be executed in their place. She's right. I hate this, but I don't want to do it. But if I want to stay alive, if I want to make it through this with everyone, I have no choice. Okay, so here goes the investigation portion. So again, Hiro got clapped. Glasses girl who stutters all the time, passed out, came back, acting crazy as hell. These 2 are standing by on watch, guarding the dead body. You're gonna notice Kuya in the investigation portion that I've seen, he kind of step up. First, I should see what the Monokuma file has to say. Victim Hiro, time of death approximately 2 a.m. Okay. The black file. The corpse was discovered in the woman's changing room on the 2nd floor of the school zone. Look at the poster on the wall though. The cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Death occurred instantaneously. That's all. The information he's giving us. Complaining isn't gonna get me anywhere though. Whether I like it or not, I've got to do this. Loaded Monokuma file. Hey Naigi, do you have a second? Huh? You need me for something? Of course. How dull would your life be if you were never needed? Damn. Okay, what can I do for you, bro? Help me with my investigation. Okay. Huh? I'm enlisting your aid, the aid of the man who solved Sayaka Maizano's murder. Solved? I chose you because you are someone I can make good use of. You will help me with my investigation. He's pressuring me pretty hard for what I thought was supposed to be a request. Let's begin. Hold on, man, like, shut up and get to it. We don't have time to screw around. So what I've noticed in like the other ports of this game, the characters are a lot more raw than on PlayStation. Like, This whole setup is a lot more raw. Like on the wall it says Bloodbath Fever. In the PlayStation version it says Bloodlust. In this version they use the F word and they're pretty mean to each other. In the PlayStation version they kind of clean it up a little bit more. And they're speaking, I don't know if it's Japanese or Korean, bruh. No, shout out to all my Asian subscribers. So kill y'all. But let's just keep going, cause you'll notice like the last name thing might throw you off, and the speed might throw you off. But just you can pause it yourself. I'm not entirely sure what just happened, but it looks like Togami and I are working together or something. Okay, so who you choosing? Okay, first things first, we see a dumbbell. There's a dumbbell on the floor. And there's blood on it. There's blood on the dumbbell. When I first saw this, I was like, what is that? Are we in a fucking Bikini Bottom? What is that? Jellyfish jelly? Okay, let's keep going. The Monokuma file says her cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, which would make this dumbbell the murder weapon, right? Yeah. So, that's the only reasonable conclusion. I love his voice, bruh. I love his voice like I'm not doing a voice. Loaded dumbbell to the file. Nice. That's our first clue. Then we got a blood splatter. There's a fresh looking blood stain on the carpet. This must have happened during the murder. Yeah, no shit. Here we go. Sexy poster. There's a blood splatter on the poster. Must have happened during the attack. Nice. And then here it is. The phrase bloodbath fever. What the damn? Are you even reading it, sir? Whoever played this, are you even reading it, sir? Hold on 1 second, y'all. The phrase bloodbath fever is written on the wall in blood. What the heck does bloodbath fever even mean? And in the PlayStation version, it's gonna say bloodlust. Y'all got it. Again, it's only gonna be like this episode, so just bear with me. If y'all are even watching this series, y'all are in it for the story. Y'all are in it for the plot. Much love to y'all, just like I am with video games. So y'all understand. It's just one episode. Here we go. I can hardly believe Fujisaki was murdered in this very changing room. I was just here yesterday. Come on, Sakura. I do wonder why she was killed in the changing room of all places. Actually, no, it's also possible she was killed somewhere else and brought here. Indeed, she is rather light. It would not be difficult to move her body after killing her. Okay. However, I believe she brought herself here on her own 2 feet. Interesting. What makes you say that? These past few days, she frequently spoke of wanting to strengthen her body. So you think Fujisaki came here to work out? But the Monokuma file says she was killed at approximately 2 a.m. Would she really be working out that late? She was likely trying to avoid running into Hina or myself. We often work out here during the day. Shout out Hina, she's sexy. She was avoiding y'all? Both Hina and I invited her to work out with us on numerous occasions, but she always refused. I can only assume she was avoiding us. So she came here to work out by herself in the middle of the night? I find it hard to believe she was alone. She wanted to start working out, but she said she was unable to do so by herself. She said she wanted someone to assist her. So you're saying Fujisaki came to the changing room to work out in secret in the middle of the night, and she didn't come alone. It is a possibility. Loaded Ugami's testimony. Okay. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Mondo. Shout out, Mondo. You still got corn on the cob haircut. You need to shave that off and start over. It sucks. That kid had... Hold up. That kid had one hell of a complex about being weak, you heard? Okay, here we go. You heard, didn't you? Oh, you heard, didn't you? Always saying, I've got to get stronger. I do remember her saying that, yeah. Kid was always trying to build some muscle, get stronger, and then this. Though, okay, here we go. Sorry. Though, was there really any need for her to get stronger in the first place? Good question, Mikado. Good question. That's a terrible question. Of course there's need for her to get stronger. Dude, you're in a battle where you had to kill somebody and shh about it. So what do you think? I'm not finna get clapped for no reason because I'm weak. F that, I can change that. You said it yourself. There's nothing wrong with girls being weak. Beats me. Okay, see, Mondo fast going too fast. Beats me. I don't know everything that was going through that kid's head. I'm kind of curious where the source of Fujisaki's complex lies. loaded Owada's testimony. All right, let's get moving. Huh? Already? We're not going to learn anything by staying put. We need to examine the case from different angles. I get that, but whoever's playing this, slow it down. If you understand, then start moving. He's more than a little pushy, huh? It's like he thinks he has me on a leash, like I'm a pet bull. Pit bull, not pet bull, what? All right. All right, we'll investigate here next. Huh? Does this room have anything to do with the murder? Use your head. Where's the fun in relying on others for everything? All right, bruh. Big ass gun on the roof. Fujisaki was killed by, definitely not this. She'd be full of hoes if she had been one. Fujisaki is Chihiro. Okay, the card reader. This is important right here. As I recall, you need to use your Electro ID on this card reader to open the door, don't you? Is there something you're not sure about? Then why don't you ask Monokuma directly? As soon as the words left his mouth. Oh, hold up. Is there something you're not sure about? Then why don't you ask Monokuma directly? Now, I thought this part was a little strange when I was playing it. Watch what happens. As soon as the words left his mouth, Togami clapped his hands twice. So this dude claps his hands twice, right? And then instantly Monokuma shows up. How may I be of service? Has Togami tamed Monokuma? Isn't that weird, y'all? Monokuma, this man Kuya went, and then he just appears in the middle of an investigation.
So,
it seems Naegi has a question for you. Talking about me. They're like friends. Sure, so. About these card readers. The card readers only respond to you guys, Electra's ID. But watch out. You can only enter the changing room that corresponds with the Electro ID owner's gender. So girls can only go into girls, guys can only go into guys, right? That's in the rule book. You also said it was impossible for two people to enter together, did you not? Let's keep it going. Any sexual terrorist attempting to do so will find themselves with far more orifices than they can fill. Courtesy, see, them jokes is a little bit more sexual in the PSP version, I'm just saying. It's also against the rules to lend your Electro ID to someone else, isn't it? I don't know what the that means. If that's the case, then only girls can enter the women's changing room and only guys enter guys. Which is to say, since we found Fujisaki's body in the women's changing room, right? Oy vey, I can see right through you, Naegi. You can see through me. Am I a ghost, bitch? Am I a sheep? 100 count threads, huh? What the This is what you're thinking, isn't it? Since the corpse was discovered in the women's changing room, the culprit had to have gone inside. In other words, one of the girls killed her. But you're just reaching for the low-hanging fruit. Is that wrong? Take a good, close look at the school rules. This is what they say. This is important, y'all. You are forbidden from lending your electric ID to anyone. The rules prohibit the act of lending, but not of borrowing. Yo! I'd expect no less from a child of the Togami group. You found the loophole in the rule. This is you we're talking about. I'm sure you left the loophole on purpose to make things more interesting. Oh, you didn't even break a sweat. You're kicking all sorts of ass today. Here's a freebie. Not only can the dead not defend themselves, they don't even count as people. You see where I'm going with this? You see where they going with this? If you catch my drift, hold on, you said there was a loophole. But doesn't borrowing someone else's Electro ID also count as them lending it to you? This is what I thought. I thought exactly what Mikado thought when this had first happened. Again, we're only doing this for this episode. After this, I'll be just as clueless as y'all are, but the pieces come together so beautifully in this, bruh. Like, this series alone makes me want to watch more anime. This is a really smart show. Yawn! You're making me sleepy.
Take a cue from Tagami over here and put a little punch into your words. Little punch. As punishment, I'm giving you the cold shoulder. Q&A is over. Think for yourself. I suppose I have no choice. My slightly disappointing partner in crime. I'll explain in his stead. Steed, whatever. Come on, we're going to the entrance hall. The entrance hall, you'll see when we get there. Card reader. Again, so let's just recap. You can borrow. Excuse me. You can borrow. You just can't lend. We'll just keep watching. You'll see. I don't want to confuse y'all. Well, here we are. What is it you wanted me to see here, Tagami? I guess I'm on my own, motherfucker. There's a letterbox here. Maybe there's something inside. Are these Electro IDs? Not just one, but 3. Why here of all places? Now, why would there be 3 in here, y'all? Why would there be 3 IDs just sitting here? Sounds like you found them. Well, you knew these were here? I just recently happened upon them myself. It seems Electro IDs are returned to this letterbox when their owners die. So you're saying these Electro IDs belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayuka? I can't remember her name. The 2 dead girls and Leon. I miss Junko, bro. You have eyes, use them. I grabbed one of the Electro IDs and tried turning it on. Sayaka Maizano. Told y'all, huh? You were right, this is Maizano's electric ID. Wow. Now do you understand what we meant when we were talking about the loophole in the rule? Yeah, I think so, man. Take a good close look at the rules. They say... Oh, now you want to slow it down for the readers. You're hilarious. You are forbidden from lending your electric ID. You're prohibited from lending, but not borrowing. So this is what he was talking about. What happened? Is something wrong? That's strange. One of these electric IDs won't boot up. You mean it's broken? Whose is it? The other electric ID says it belongs to Junko, so Leon's is broken. That means the broken one is... In that case, I'm not surprised. With how many baseballs that it had slammed into it. Slammed with baseballs. The memory of that moment came rushing back. Of the horrid execution that took his life. Of the tasteless production that the puppet master made. Of the end of a human being's life. Just think about that. Let's take a look at Leon's face again. This is so cool, I can rewind this. This man, Monokuma, tied Leon up by the throat, so he can hardly breathe right here, and then pelts the motherfucker with like thousands among thousands of baseballs at high velocity speed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the electric ID ain't the only thing that broke in that encounter. I'm pretty sure his nose, his ribs, his eyeballs, his face, his legs. Terrible way to go out. But it just goes to show, like, the next person who gets caught up like this, how are they gonna die? Because he kills them based on how they, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing, like, when one person dies, another person dies immediately after. So 2 people die around the same time. It was Sayaka, Leon. Well, Junko just got clapped, but now it's Hiro and whoever it is. What is something Jack? I forgot the dude's name. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either if it broke after all that. Here he comes. Whoa, whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, whoa! What's your problem, bruh? Your electric ID is a key item integral to your life here in the academy. So don't go thinking smacking it around with a few balls or anything is gonna break it. But it actually, I said it won't, so it won't. It can easily withstand having a 10-ton anvil dropped on it, and 100 meters below sea level is cake. Doesn't matter how many baseballs you throw at it, it's not gonna break. No way, Jose. However, even the almighty electric ID has one weakness. I wonder what it is. Weakness? That's classified. Can't have you going around breaking yours because I blurted it out. Facts. Facts. So Leon unwittingly stumbled upon this weakness and broke his Electro ID, is what you're saying. Who knows? If you ask me, I don't think his Electro ID is broken. Who knows though? I don't. And then Monokuma disappeared, leaving us to ponder the meaning of his extremely aggressive commentary. What was that about? Monokuma says Kuwata's electric ID isn't broken, but we have it right here, and it won't start up. It's not all that important. At the very least, it doesn't have anything to do with the murder. Is it really irrelevant though? Of course it's not. Something tells me that this might not be the case. Loaded broken electric ID. Well then, that should do it for the preliminary work. I'd say it's time we start doing some real investigation. Ripping the mask off this psychopath. You mean whoever killed Fujisaki? Not exactly. What? Not exactly. Wait, we're not done with our investigation. Hold on. I didn't click the door when I was playing. The door is blockaded by an enormous slab of metal adorned with some strange-looking machines. Is this where the class trials take place? I never understood like where this door led to. Okay, all right. What do you mean, not exactly, Tagami? While yes, I do want to find the culprit, to be more precise, what I really want to do... Speed it up, bro. Is uncovered. Genocide Shu. Okay, so they call him Genocide Shu in this, but in the PlayStation version, it's Genocide Jack. So we'll just call him Genocide for now. It's to uncover Genocide's true identity. So you really think Genocide killed Chihiro? Of course I do. There's no doubt in my mind the culprit is Genocide. Genocide is that homicidal maniac, right? Who else would it be, dumbass? He's a villainous, brutal, and demented serial killer. He chooses his victims at random and without warning. The police can't find a pattern. The internet has dubbed the suspect of these serial murder cases Genocide. The idea that his victims number in the thousands is obviously, what? Hold up, Genocide. The idea that his victims number in the thousands is obviously just an urban legend. That's what you think, Mikado. That's what you, but still, you're saying that one of us is that psychopathic serial killer? Precisely. But that's insane. I have undeniable proof, and I'm going to show that to you. He says he has undeniable proof. Now, when I played it, I never saw the proof. So that's actually what I'm excited to see next, is the proof that he was talking about. But right now, I don't know what the proof is, bro. Wait, we're not done with our investigation. Okay, huh? So the Genocide was one action point, and then he has another one after that. Come on. This dude clean, too. Like, he got a clean-ass fit on. So you skipped, here we go. I can say, with certainty, that Genocide is somewhere in this building. Then you got another action button, so I clicked it, right? With certainty, really? When we're done here, I'm gonna take you somewhere and show you proof that it was Genocide who killed Chihiro Fujisaki. Proof? Does he actually have proof? Now, why would he have proof though? That's my thing is like, one, you're cool with Monokuma. I don't know if he's cool, but like you got Monokuma like this around your finger. Two, you have proof. And three, like you're way too interested in this killing specifically. I'm just saying, this dude, like he's cool, he wants me to help him, but why, you know? Like,
And does it have something to do with me like Sayaka's murder did? Let's see. Hey, guys! There's trouble! Help! We're busy. What the fuck? Get out of here. It's an emergency! An emergency! Help, please! Oh shit. They got real. Soundtrack on this is fire. It's an emergency! An emergency! Help, please help! Hina, relax. But it's an emergency! What's the emergency, girl? I can't remember her real name, but glasses girl. Her. Fukawa's in trouble. She's acting funny. Remember, she had just passed out when she walked in and saw Hiro's body. Came up acting stupid as fuck. Actually, she's been acting funny. What do you want to do, Tagami? Oh, okay. Toko Fukawa, huh? I am a little concerned about her. Let's go see how she's doing. Are you sure? Don't make me repeat myself. I have to say, I didn't expect that. I thought he totally blew her off. Come on, hurry! Hold on, Hina. It looks like she was heading for the dorms. Probably Fukawa's bedroom. Got it. All right. So we show up to the dorms. And there go Hina. Hina, you look... I'm chill. Sheesh, you guys are such slow pokes. No, girl, you're just too fast. You think with that busted knee you got, you'd slow it down a little bit, but you still sprint like you're Usain. So, what's the problem? After what happened in the changing room, me and Ishimaru brought Fukawa to her room to rest. Okay, Ishimaru is, hey guys, we need help immediately. That's him, so just, put that into perspective. A little while later, I thought I'd go and check up on her, but she was acting kind of strange. She's absolutely refused to leave her room, and she was mumbling all sorts of weird things. What do you mean weird? Why don't you try talking to her yourself? All right. So we go to Fukawa's door and we try and talk. I guess I'll just try the bell. The door slid open without a sound. Whoa, yeah, I'd say the same thing. Look at her eyes. You in there getting high as f***. The negative aura that spilled through the crack in the door almost knocked me off my feet. What? Well, Hina was worried about you because you locked yourself in here.
とりあえず一度ドアを開けてくれない？好きにさせない。
Yo, that's the thing about anime, bruh. You gotta watch it sub, not dub, because they put way more emotion into these voices. It don't matter if it's game or TV, they just do it better.
ジェノサイダーショーなんかの好きにはさせない。
Y'all saw what she said, though. She slammed the door in my face. She won't let genocide get free or whatever. She said some weird shit. What? She was like that when I came by earlier, too. Look at this. I'll banish that accursed homicidal maniac. Sorry, homicidal. What? I'll banish. So when I first read that, I'm thinking genocide is a demon, and it definitely just got homegirl right here. She's the murderer, right? That's where I'm at right now in this story. I have no idea what she's going on about. But I was scared, so I'd just leave her like that, so I tried forcing the door open. But it looks like she's barricaded the door, and I couldn't get it open any farther. Golly. Fukawa was so frightened, she's barricaded herself in the room. Does she have the same idea as Togami? That it was the serial killer genocide who murdered Fujisaki? Is that why she's so scared? I'm really worried about her. I wonder if there's anyone who can talk her out of there. So it goes back here, right? I'm immediately thinking, How about Toko? Cause she was so wet off Toko last episode, like, and Toko was frying her shit up, and she was still like, "No, we're in love." Or Taka, my fault. No, it's Kodo. Sorry, Kodo. Yeah, this dude. Hey, Tagami, would you mind giving it a shot? See if maybe you can convince her to leave her room. He's like, fuck. I suppose. You'll try talking to her, Tagami. I'm surprised. You actually can be nice sometimes. He's like, shut up. Without a word, Tagami approached the door and placed his finger on the doorbell, I guess. A few moments later. Leave me alone! For God's sake. She got it. So she pronounced her name wrong. She pronounced his name wrong. He corrects her. But y'all saw how excited she was when she saw it was him, right? I couldn't keep our promise. What the hell does that mean? I'm thinking her and him is in cahoots and they don't think I heard him. But you don't need to worry. I won't let her. What? Huh? I won't let genocider run free. And she called genocide a she. And then she closed the door. Wild, right, y'all? Even Tagami couldn't do it. There's nothing we can do about it. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on a second, dude. I just heard that. What did Fukawa mean by our promise, dude? Promise. Hell if I know. Probably just another one of her delusions. Lion ass. But I said I don't know. Let Hina deal with Fukawa. Yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her. Let's go. Without even waiting for a response, Tagami started walking away. Tagami! I frantically pursued him. No matter how many times I tried calling to him along the way, he didn't so much as look back at me. He didn't even respond. He simply marched forward, not stopping until he reached his destination. The library. What are you waiting for? Go inside. And this is where I am, y'all. This is as far as I've gotten in the investigation. I ended the episode last time right here. So this should be about 45 minutes, right? So what I had said at the last, when I recorded it the other day at the end of the video was, because this game is so long, I'm gonna be playing this every other day. You're gonna be seeing some danganronpa, right? Some days it'll be double uploads. Like every other day it will be a double upload, just because we have so many games that we just kind of been sitting on, and the channel to me feels a bit stagnant when it comes to like newer games, fresher games that will bring in more members to the easy game. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all are a family to me, man. And I know this series probably does the lowest number in views, but man, if people just gave this shit a chance, like the storyline behind this is gripping to me, man. Like there's always twists and turns. It's never what I think is gonna happen, and even when I think I understand it, they throw something else in there. I love anime. I just need to get more into it. So yeah, man, double uploads probably every other day. It'll be of just this gameplay though until we finish it out. Once I finish out Doki Doki, I'm gonna hop on Uncharted series, because I feel like that series is a good one that we can start playing. It's a good storyline, good action, right? Starting from the beginning. So that means on the table right now we have Sims, Bully, Dangan, Doki, and God of War, which I'm gonna start live streaming. I know I keep saying that, but it's just like, I don't know, the demand for that, I feel like it's pretty small, and like I do want to see how it ends. Like we left off on a pretty interesting place, and I know when I just start playing again, I'll be right back immersed into it. But yo, I apologize for the weirdness on this video. It won't be like this anymore. As of now, we are right back to where I saved at, so it'll be just like another PG edited video from there on. Thank y'all for watching this. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. If you are new, please subscribe for more videos. And as always, I love each and every one of you. Yes, you. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to some more danganronpa. We are where we left off. Thank y'all for hanging with me the last episode. I know that was a bit rough, but let's talk to the homie, see what's going on. I'm excited and I'm immersed. Let's keep going. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Self-explanatory. I've been waiting to see what's in here, bro. If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Damn, I'm scared. What's she finna do to me in there? Here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense when you're inside. Okay. Okay, I see a bunch of books. Okay. Whoa, there's so many books and files and so much dust.
So
too.
in
Damn,
other
I
words,
can't breathe in here. I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Whatever. What's wrong with you, man? Just make sure I can see everything recording. Nice. Let's keep going. So let's talk to Kuya and figure out what see what he found. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. Let's start here. There's a wooden box and it's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? Okay, what about this light right here? I see this. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Pixar Studios, maybe? Are they Genocide Jack? Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Kuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Give me my coins and shut the f up. I gotta chill with the cuss words. I can't help but cuss though. It's just me. This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one up at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh? That's right. That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be classified. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Put it down, Mikado, Big Mac. Without making a sound, I return the file to the shelf. I'm looking, sir. Are you standing behind the file I need? There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all these things? Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. Illuminati files. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now, absolutely. Can you move? There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't even want to look at. Be careful. What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect a leak at. What? Huh? What? So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? Yeah, it's full of things I shouldn't be looking at. The entire reason I was interested in this library is because of this room right here. It's
Interesting.
home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. It's not that, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but there's just so much. How could anyone have put this all together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. Excuse me, I passed some gas through my mouth. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? Still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like these are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? In the PSP version, he would have been way more savage just now. Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. What the heck you mean by that? Hold on, you're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? Look at his eyes. I'm pretty sure he's seen everything. He's seen a lot, bro. Look at him. But all this has to be like top secret, confidential stuff, right? So why? I'll tell you why, you stupid, simple-minded bitch. My family has a reading room just like this at our own home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Kuya is from an Illuminati family, y'all. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible, bro?
So in other words...
I already told you there's a Illuminati that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim, without a doubt, that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Kuya is actually starting to scare me. Kuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. Yeah, because he knows who the actual mastermind is, probably. And what always interests me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Blah! Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports, and among all those reports, one of my most recent favorites, Genocide Jack. As he talked, Kuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first, every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. He's here. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim? Unless it was really him.
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other words...
We know! We already established that! Move on!
In other words...
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around among us?
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's you. Don't forget, Toko told me about your little agreement. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? you might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Pause. Tell me, bro. Don't just sit there. Don't just sit there. Talk to me, bro. I'll beg you, whatever. Kuya, about that Genocide Jack case file, could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Mikado shook, literally. Kuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. The name of Genocide Jack's victims ran on several pages. Scissors, bro? Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kana Isai, 14. Takashi Yoshida, 30. Komotsanu, it. There was no end to it. Sorry, y'all. No disrespect to my Asian subscribers. Namyoho Rengekyo. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left on the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page? He shook again, immediately shook again. Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was an external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
split personality. That's Toko all day. She was all shook the entire playthrough. Toko has been shook. I can't trust any of you. But then when she sees the Genocide Jack killing, she comes back looking like Kid Buu, talking perfectly. We already know who Genocide Jack is. We solved the... Okay, so if we solved it already, that means we solved Leon when we first saw the crime scene, and we solved this one when we first saw... It didn't take long, that's all I'm saying. A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV. Now the thing about the Leon thing was that there was a twist in how Sayaka was involved. Let's see if there's a twist in how Hiro was involved. That's all I'm curious about. So I'm part of another totally unbelievably story, but this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't, I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. I thought I said you couldn't take it with you. Oh,
Let's
the shoot
go.
bullet, okay. All right, we should get going soon. Huh, where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Oh, wait, Kuya! Interesting turn of events, bruh. As usual, Kuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play
Come
with
on,
you.
enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. Pause. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us, but who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Free time. Oh, okay, I guess not. Alright, so let's see here. This is the restroom. The locker rooms would be not at the pool. They'd be back downstairs. Let's see who I find along the way. I'm pretty convinced on who I think that it is. I'm willing to make a huge guess on who it is actually, but I need facts in order to prove my case. Let's see who we talk to first, baby boy, baby girls. My boy Taka, yep. Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it, I'm so sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. Yo, bro, stop taking everything so personally. You're gonna drive yourself crazy doing that. Anybody in here? Okay, we got OG Kush, man.
Oh, hey, Makoto.
What's up? I haven't been up to anything myself, that's for sure. Definitely haven't looked inside the mailbox. So, you know about this, is what you're saying. Okay. We already know what that means, so there's no point in reading it over. Let's the homie Hifumi cracked me up.
Ding, ding, ding. Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Level up, 2 XP.
Evidence, what did you find?
I cannot reveal that just yet.
That's it.
But
I'm sure of it.
I guarantee that what I found was still the killer's breath from his lungs.
Are you sure about that, dude?
Oh yeah. Miss Londonberg said shit. Damn, shut the says she's witnessed something worthwhile too.
Really, what did she see?
Well, it would seem...
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right?
Okay, so where's Celeste now?
The warehouse by the...
You're not thinking that hard. Maybe that's what that little horn on the top of his head is, a thought trying to get out and into action for him. Huh?
She was there, but at the same time, not there.
What's it gonna be? Okay, well, move first. Let me see what's inside. So I'm allowed to go in here because, okay, right, because of the murder. Kyoko, she always has some thoughtful. Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. Kyoko is a real one. If I could fall in love with her, I'm taking the option. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. I thought that said the N-word. Okay. They're not really in the same place. Mondo, you seen anything, bro?
Yeah.
Dude had a real complex about being reaped. Yeah, okay, we already talked to him, man. And we already talked to her, too. But she moved spots. I'm gonna talk to her again. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in kind of a crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug, the extension cord. Wow. Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. First, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing that after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the genocide. You really have to go back and think about what that rope could be. You're doing the most, man.
Damn. No forgiveness!
To target such a helpless being is unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Okay. But we still need to figure out what now. Okay, come on. There's still more I need to check. Maybe Mondo knows something about the handbook. I can ask him now. Or, no, it's still the same thing. Maybe it's a dumbbell now. Couldn't be the picture, right? What? It's the bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. What do they mean by that? I'm trying to figure it out for myself, because that's true. I thought that the entire time, but let's go check the boys' locker room. If I see a poster of a buff dude, did they switch nameplates again? Is that what they're getting at? Look, a boy band. A boy band, what the hell? Huh? This poster, it's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit the... Yeah. There's a... Yep. And the girls' locker room... Yep. But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Who goes to the locker room? Mondo does, right? I think there still might be more to find. Okay, let me keep looking. Okay. What is that, doo-doo stain? Is that a doo-doo stain? There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room carpet has been added to... did somebody take a shit while they was trying to hit a squat? They need to ease up on the weight, if you know what I mean. Stop. Or don't come to the gym full on coffee and pancakes. That's a terrible combination for the gym. Pancakes, coffee, and ego. That is doodoo pants formula right there. Okay, Mondo, was you in the men's locker room, bro?
Yeah.
You're useless. You just stand here. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me talk to you then. Here we go, perfect. You spent a lot of time exercising in the... Please don't be a suspect. Please don't be a suspect, because you seem very concerned about Hero. But why? You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the boys' poster and the girls' poster in the locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I've never really paid attention to the posters. I see.
However...
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. If she tells me she was in the other room and took a shit on the floor, I'm gonna be disgusted. I don't know where I got this. I don't know where I got that from. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now. Exactly, I noticed it earlier, then the stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with. Disappearing stain. As if... Okay, I got it. Whoever killed Chihiro, right? Did it in the other locker, and then switched the poster thinking it was gonna be okay, but missed the carpet. So they left the carpet in the other room. But she said she spilled it in the women's locker room. So she took the carpet and the poster and switched it to try and frame a man. It's Toko. Wow, it's Toko. Both of these came from the men's locker room. But how did she pick this whole body and bring it into the girls' locker room too? She needed help. she would have needed help. Okay. I think we need to go to the warehouse now. All right, see you at the warehouse. This is getting kind of interesting. Okay, the warehouse. Bro, I feel like Inspector Gadget out here.
Or maybe I'm Scooby-Doo.
I don't even have my glasses no more. I did that on purpose. I tried to play it off like I didn't. Celeste, what you doing in here? Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels. There's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then you did find something. Hold on, y'all, my mom. Then you did find something. Very well. I will tell you and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Hold up. What?
Oh, I was just... Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps? What? How did you know? Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
A blue jacket. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assume she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this ever would have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. Damn! So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Celeste's account has been added. Who wears a blue track jacket though? I've not talked to Hina yet. She the only other one that go to the gym. She'll have something to say.
See, this is heating up.
Come on. It's getting better. Hi Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before, she won't come out and she keeps mumbling something about genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry. You're looking pretty suspicious right now.
Yeah!
Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space. Okay, that's up for debate. And donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. Oh, I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's true. It wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to all the boys. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Me neither. I'm starting to think that she used that. Okay, follow me here, y'all. Chihiro went to the warehouse, got a full-ass boy costume to pretend to be Leon. Used it to get into the boys' locker room to train. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. if who I think is involved, I'ma be pissed. It can only be Taka, Mondo, Hifumi, or Pothead Man. These are the only two that seem to know their way around weights. Taka and Mondo. Mondo kept saying she wanted to be stronger, man. And Taka said, I wish I was stronger. Mondo, I'm looking at you like, did you just fuck over Chihiro? Mondo, please say it ain't so. Look. We gotta find Chihiro's handbook. It's not the same lamp? Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Kuya. Okay, so he took the Genocide Jack file. Sorry, I skipped that, y'all. My bad.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial. You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red...
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. The red door is right through here. Who is involved? Because Hina kind of strange too. Is everyone ready to what? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Kyoko. Oh, Toko's not here.
Huh?
You said about Genocide Jack? And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of this class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her around here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. Just like that, he said. A few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would to drag a girl around. Phew. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. Can't trust anybody, bruh. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. Mondo, I gotta talk to you first. Why are you standing in front of me first?
Hey, come on.
F***ing Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? You heard? You ready? We're doing this?
Well then.
I will uncover the villain who performed such heinous acts on a weaker individual. I don't know why the killer did what they did.
Count on it!
I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails. Right, bro?
Shall we go?
Damn.
How very sad.
I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. Okay. What was that? I didn't hear you. Got you. Understood. You said you're the killer? I understood. I knew it from the beginning, though. There was something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. Yeah, it's called split personality. I guess I wasn't much help at all on this one. You got something to do with it before anybody does. I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you. Just like that, it's time.
It's true.
Without one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. Couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop. Damn. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Very nice.
Good. You're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay, then let's get this show on the road.
chills,
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened up once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly face, a deadly boo-boo, a deadly smell, a deadly plunger, a deadly plumbing, a deadly class trial. Yep. All right, guys. It's that moment again when we return to danganronpa. We will see who actually killed Chihiro. I gave y'all my predictions. I gave y'all my assumptions. Y'all can talk about it. Please make it spoiler free in the comment section. I'm begging y'all. Look, if you this far into the series, you either already seen it and just want to see my reaction, or you're new to this. If you've already seen it, don't spoil it for nobody else, bro. That is not the easy gang way to do this shit. We are not them other YouTubers who just fuck around and do stupid shit, bro. Have some respect, right? Have some respect. Have some respect. I love y'all, man. And if you enjoying this playthrough, please leave a thumbs up on this video. Shamu Putin that thumbs up button. Pause. That sounded disgusting. If you are newly subscribed for more videos, it's heating up. I'm loving this series. And this is only the second class trial. And there's how many more people left? I gotta get through this on double uploads. I know I keep saying that. I read somebody in the comments yesterday who was like, I can't believe Berleezy's gonna play double uploads. Somebody commented, don't believe a word he says. He's promised daily uploads so many times now. I make these videos because they're fun, right? If I say I'm gonna do something now, I'm trying my damnedest. So consider this the first in the series of the double uploads, just so I can prove that motherfucker wrong. I wish I could block your comments, honestly. Don't believe a word he says. Nigga, fuck you. All right, bro, let me chill on that dude, though. He probably a huge fan of the series. Just wants to see it just like everybody else, right? That being said, man, I love each and every one of you, even you. Don't believe a word he says. Don't believe a word you say, nigga. All right, let me chill. And I will see you in the next video. Peace, y'all. Is that Nis or Vis? What is it? Spike, how you doing? I'm gonna skip you real quick. Oh, what is Monokuma doing? All right.
Danganronpa.
What? Good job. Welcome back. Hey, to some more danganronpa. Trigger happy havoc. Trigger happy. All right, let's get to it. We already know where we are in this story. Hold up. Yeah, that's right. No beanie today, y'all. Took the beanie off. I said, look, it's too hot in summertime. I'm finished with it, at least for right now. So y'all get that full forehead vision.
Hey, mommy.
All right, come on. So we already know what the deal is. The pre-trial prep, court preparation. Open the e-handbook. I already know my truth bullets. I already know all my truth bullets. I got 16 ready for y'all. I have 16 truth bullets. Set skills? What does this mean? I'm done. Let's get it. Trial time. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
All right.
So, your votes will determine the results.
All right.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment.
Right,
But
right.
if you pick the wrong one,
We all clap
then
like a standing
I'll punish
ovation.
everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
That's pretty trash rules, don't you think, Monokuma?
Okay, then. So, first off,
What's up with your eyeball? A big ass batarang for an eyeball.
let's talk about the murder weapon.
You are not Batman. All right, hold up. First, you have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. All right, come on. I'm gonna use the locker room dumbbell. I forgot. Oh, I get the shoes. Got you.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
Right.
It appears it was a head wound.
Right.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
You think you have some proof that contradicts what I said? I forgot how to do this class trial stuff. Okay.
Chihiro's fatal. It appears it was.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Nope.
Interesting. That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Poor Chihiro.
Okay, I remember how to do this now. Okay.
Chihiro's fatal. It appears it was.
Come on.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt. What kind of blunt
Here
instrument?
you go.
I bet it was an iron pipe.
You're wrong.
Interesting.
What the f?
That certainly would make for a.
Oh, that's so stupid. I gotta hit it like it's an actual target. F out of here. Let's run it
It
back.
appears it was.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Damn.
No, that's wrong.
Talk your shit, Big Mac. Talk your shit.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
Damn, I'm saying next to Sayari. I think that's her name. I'd be confusing these people with the Doki Doki girls, so my apologies.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
Facts.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Facts. Okay, Kyoki.
As far as I'm concerned,
Kyoko.
there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
Absolutely not.
Looked at her head wound?
What else am I supposed to be looking at? Why would I not look at that? Why are you scared about it?
Yay! That's so creepy!
I'm gonna do it better.
Yeah! That's so creepy!
A little bit. All right, I'm you know.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here.
Let's see what
Let's
you
move
got.
on to discussion of the culprit.
Okay.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
Okay. What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is
He about to do it right now?
fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
One more time since you didn't hear me last episode. We know! Move on! My neighbor's finna be like, well, my neighbors are Korean, so they're finna be like, let me stop. Kick him out. All right, Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? What do you think, Mikado? A new element has been added to nonstop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, of course. I don't want to lose. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the X button to attach the silencer, which you can shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful. Oh my god. Okay. They're doing the most. They're doing the absolute most. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise when oh, that's why it's not gentle. Good luck and have fun. Nice. How do I, okay, push X to attach the silencer to my truth bullets. So corny. Okay, I see my bullets here. Genocide Jack, library desk lamp, locker
The
room
culprit
dumbbell.
is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case
Oh,
closed,
okay.
as far as I'm concerned.
But
That's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
What makes it impossible?
I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Shit, wrong one. Wrong bullet. Sorry. There's no proof of it. Okay, let me pull up
culprit
the
is
proof.
Genocide Jack.
Case
Come
closed.
on.
But that's
Why?
What ma-
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Break. Let's go. Talk your shit.
Might know one reason he could be involved.
Okay. Speak. Look at her. Why is he so? I can't talk today, bro. Why is she so shook? I don't understand it.
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library.
Uh-oh.
I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
Okay.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
Doing in the library,
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
Fair.
More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail.
Now let's see who freaks out about this.
According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
The hanging.
The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Boobyah!
No. It's actually bloodlust.
Shit, it's boob lust when I look at you, baby. Hold up, let me make sure she overage though. She 18 plus.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's
Alright.
something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
What you worried about it for? Look at that drunk ass collar in your wife beater.
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Absolutely. The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know, how the victim was positioned.
I got it!
I got it!
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way.
You have the issue with one of these.
Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
Illuminati and police.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
Yes, she was.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it?
It had to be him.
There's only one logical answer I can think of.
It had to be him.
It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking...
Why was his face just going in the camera like that? Calm down. You said this like every time I saw you. It's Genocide Jack. It must be Genocide Jack. All right, come on.
Way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
He went there. He went there.
What?
He really went there mid-trial. You can't do that.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
Damn, Kuya! That's how you feel?
You lie! What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec.
Oh, wow.
Toko has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Okay, good point.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle.
Keep talking.
Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It does seem like a riddle in a way, but I feel like I can just about see it. Genocide Jack is Toko, but isn't Toko. What does it mean? Hangman's Gambit? F is this? What? Hold on, let me see. If you shoot the wrong letters during the Hangman's Gambit, you'll take damage. You can concentrate, you can fast forward. What am I looking for? Give me some clues. Give me clues. What the hell is that supposed to spell? It's been so long since we've done a class trial. There's a lot of S's. Okay. Now, hold on. It's gotta be a vowel. It's gotta be a vowel. Why are there so many C's? Shit. Is it C? It's gotta be C. Shit. Okay. Schizo! Oh, schizo! Give me that.
Now I understand.
Damn, I was really sitting there spelling shit.
Is
Spelling
it
it
because
wrong.
Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Well, I mean, obviously, if it's Toko, she's not Genocide Jack 24/7, Mikado. Oh my gosh. Huh? What do you think?
I think I read that somewhere in the file, too.
Huh? Fuck out of here.
They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
It's what?
Perfectly acceptable.
Okay, cool, you talking shit again.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Okay. The one thing that shows Toko could have split personality, it has to do with her behavior. Her behavior changed. It did.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
Yes, I am.
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Make sure everything's recording, y'all. Yep, Kid Boo. I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. You remember her,
She was
Fumi.
acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Yes, it did.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm.
Facts.
In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I knew it though. Yeah, I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I knew this. Come on now. Okay, drive out the murderous fiend, then yeah, okay, alright.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
You know, y'all made it seem in the comment section. Y'all was like...
Berleezy won't believe who Genocide Jack. Berleezy won't believe who killed who murdered Chihiro. He's in for such a rude awakening. All of his theories are bullshit.
Like, what are you talking about? I'm right the entire time.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I have the file in my hands. Did you see my last truth bullet?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Hold up, yo, hold up.
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Damn. Kuya snitch. He a snitch.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
Hina, is Toko your friend or something? Or like your girlfriend? Y'all be... Whatever.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Damn. Sorry, Toko.
What?
What did you think, Hina?
Promised. I can't believe you lied.
You thought I was finna die for you? You thought he was finna die for you? You thought all of us was really finna sit here and die for you. Stop it. You're found out. You're guilty. Hold this poot.
Have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Oh.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first.
Uh-oh.
You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone.
Damn, Kuya, savage.
But in spite of that promise...
Wow, she really admitted it already. That's hilarious. So you knew it was you this whole time. You see me hold my nose, though.
Kept my promise. You would go out with me.
Oh, Kuya played you.
That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing. Could you?
Damn.
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
What a big flaming disappointment you are.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person?
What's going on with you?
You don't mean...
Is he finna summon Genocide Jack out this girl? Is he? Oh, wow. Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoes across the courtroom, but in the next second...
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Look at her eyeballs. What the f is that? Bloody nipples? Is that a pepperoni, bitch? Look at your tongue. You got that demon jalapeno pepper.
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
What do you mean, what am I gonna do? You're gonna get bodied by Monokuma. It's not about me anymore. You gotta face him.
I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
Look at your mouth. Put it back.
What the fuck is this?
A fucking lizard, I don't know.
What happened to you?
She a reptilian.
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
You like a fucking frog, bro. I can't take it seriously. Fumi, she finna bite your thick ass if you don't move, sir. Run!
So intense.
He's high as shit.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Sakura, sit on her to make her stop.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know.
What does that even mean? You said that before. You look in your own ear?
Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
Okay, so you got a brain on you. You kind of smart a little
Behind
bit.
every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Oh, why did music drop on your speech like that? This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane!
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
What?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
Just kidding again!
What's going
This
on?
should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack.
Look at Toko in the back, though. Like, stop laughing. What is so funny right now?
If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Huh?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Right?
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Mikado like, hold up, dude. What's going on right now? I'm with you, bruh. What is going on? Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said. I need to get some more details about all of this. So we really finna interview Genocide Jill. Okay. Status of the dead body disappearing, staying library death slam.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
I only have one
Perhaps
heart.
if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
What does
What
that
more
mean?
proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
I have one heart left and that didn't tell me anything.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
What? This tells me nothing. This tells me nothing. I'm screwed.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh?
When you compare the modus operandi, what more proof? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect...
Perhaps if you had an... Oh, an alibi.
When you compare the modus operandi, what more proof? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change.
Oh, an alibi.
When you compare the modus operandi, what more proof do we... Give it up. You killed her.
Kid, I'm just about to pick something.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect...
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
Oh, an alibi.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof
do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Shoot!
What? Yes, I want to get another shot.
I refuse to give up yet.
Come on, bruh.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any—
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi match. What more proof do we need?
Give it up. You killed her.
Okay, it's gotta be that modus operandi
You say
bullshit.
that, but do you really expect any—
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
Oh, an alibi, huh?
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, that's wrong.
How is he wrong though, Mikado? What are you talking about? What is he wrong about?
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that.
Explain.
I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
When were you gonna tell me this? I didn't know you thought that way at all.
Huh? How's it any different?
Great question, hero.
Oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things.
The scissors, right?
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
Facts.
But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
All right.
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Explain! The victim's fatal injury, the style of the bloody message, the injury.
I got it! For one, the cause of death is different.
Okay.
In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way.
Stab wounds, right?
According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
How did Kuya miss this point? Like, they got pictures, how did I miss it? Come on.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Facts.
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Kuya, what do you gotta say about
Strange
it?
for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their and there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
Thank you. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference is related to how she was suspended.
I got it!
Okay, the rope, right?
Do
The
you
rope.
remember what the killer used to suspend her?
The desk lamp rope, right?
They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
So, somebody tried to frame Genocide Jill. Ooh, somebody tried to frame Genocide Jill. Who can it be?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
Okay. Y'all got me. Y'all got me when y'all was in the comments like,
Berleezy, you got the theory wrong. Can't wait to see you get promoted. I'm not talking about one player, two player.
get it? Because those are the different types of modes usually in...
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty violent when you think about it.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
So she finna stay? She finna stay with us?
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Okay.
And you know what else?
What else?
Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Yes, she is. You're Big Mac.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
What is it?
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victim
victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
There are men?
Pattern?
There are men,
Figure that
huh?
out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims and Chihiro didn't fit it. I think I figured it out. I know why she couldn't have killed because Chihiro was a...
I got it! Is it
Girlfriend.
because Chihiro was a girl?
Wow.
Bingo, bullseye, right on the money!
Oh, bro, she tripping, bro.
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Okay. All men.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So, since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
What does that mean?
Lowly? Cur?
What is a cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
Damn.
That does make some amount of sense.
Damn. Look at these people's... Look at her hair. She used to style that, a slinky...
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors?
She had designers, dude. Did you not hear her?
I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
Da-da-da-da!
Damn, what you finna do with that right now?
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime!
Damn, bro.
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side?
Look at how she set it up with the middle finger holding two pair at the same time. She thinks she Wolverine.
Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you. Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
I have no idea what's going on anymore! Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Oh, I'm tripping right now. If only the Illuminati and police knew about the hanging, how the f... There is one person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. No way! No way!
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
He's quiet! He's quiet!
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
This nigga not even looking at me. He hit me with one of these. Nigga, we caught you. We know it's you.
Then, the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I'd put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
She loving this.
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Yeah.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Right now.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
Yeah.
The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Okay.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
Okay.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay.
Okay then. What's so strange about it? Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
There was a clear contradiction in what Kuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Oh gosh. A truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the triangle button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that. The f are you talking about right now? What? They're doing the most for this part. Monokuma file number 2. What does that even mean, sir? Oh gosh.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
You're terrible.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Oh, man. She's dead.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker, that's a natural...
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Shoot!
Who was a girl before we found the body? I don't understand that. Okay, let's just try
kind
it.
of weird before we found... But he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's a natural...
The victim was Chihiro.
No, that's wrong!
Huh? What are you about to say right now? What are you
I'll
about
tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I'm not following. If Chihiro was a girl and we didn't know that prior, then that means that you didn't know who was in the fryer. Yes, she dead. And then you got busted. Now we on your head. You cannot be trusted. Nigga, you finna be
I
dead.
see. That's a good answer,
Nigga,
I
you
must
finna be
admit.
dead.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Then why are you shaking like that? Because you're nervous? Look at how you're shaking over there.
Huh?
Or maybe it was, look at how you're shaking over there. I don't know.
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Kuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like he has nothing to do with it.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
Kuya, why don't you try deflecting it onto someone else instead of just sitting there questioning me, the accuser?
There is. I think.
Don't get shook, Big
There
Mac.
is more to it. Think about it.
Kyoko, you've been quiet this whole time. How about you speak up with some of the shit you found? You be the main one out here looking like Inspector Gadget, but you don't have shit to say when we get into this trial. Mondo, what is up with your hands? Is that a gang sign? I bet you broke it slamming into the wall, some dumb shit, you big meathead.
We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents.
Okay.
The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Then just say it before we all die.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Yeah. The difference between this case and other Genocide Jack murders, the evidence that proves Kuya is responsible is hidden in there. What could it be? Oh gosh. More truth bullets. Oh gosh. It's gotta be the disappearing stain. I was in the boys' locker room. I thought it was
What?
Boo Boo.
The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Facts.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
Look at Mondo, he pissed.
I've never seen that rope before in my life.
Oh, hilarious.
Obviously, somebody else
Must have had it hidden away somewhere.
Hilarious white noise right there. Okay, I got it.
You want me to explain? When I want to kill, and I use those same. But Chihiro, it was some kind of.
That's right!
Then there must be some.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from?
Look at
I've
Mondo.
never
Look
seen
at
that
Mondo.
rope before in my life.
Let's go.
No, that's wrong.
Talk your shit, Big Mac. Talk your shit. End the case. End this case. Bring it home.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you?
Sleep.
And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
There you go, back. You been caught, dude.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
This nigga will lie right up to the very end. That is insane to me. He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned, as if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hold on, bitch.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
Hold on, Mom.
I don't
relax.
disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Damn, because if we would have blamed it on Toko, we all would have died and he would have escaped. That is foul.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
It's the stain. The stain is about to be the next truth bullet.
Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
Facts.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
What? You a weirdo. What are you on about right now? Wait. What was that just now? Something's not right. Kuya's remarks just now. There's something in there that concerns me.
I got it!
Yep.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that?
Are you sure about
Isn't
that?
it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Because I found that big boo-boo stand on the floor, dude.
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
Facts.
The rest of the murder scene?
Look at you sweating now, you sweaty bastard. Look at you quiet.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
Oh, I do. Let me get a truth bullet out on your ass.
I believe I do.
Hey, Kuya, did I just take you off guard? Are you shook? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Kuya, who'd been so confident up until now, maybe Kuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
I'm getting there, dude.
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
And I did find that proof by myself. He wasn't there for that. I need to just focus on those things that got switched. That's my key item. That's your proof? Sorry, but you're ridiculously wrong. That's not the best you've got, is it? Now's the time to show me your best reasoning. That's not my best reasoning? The stain? The posters then, the posters.
I got it!
Okay, cool, I'm like...
The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Okay, what are you hating for? Fake or not, they still big. What do you got?
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not the stain that was scrubbed away. It was moved. Wow.
Shoot!
What are you asking me to pull up, Mikado? It was moved, The
I got it!
Okay, that's
The
oh my
stain
gosh.
on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away.
What happened then?
In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
Okay.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Okay.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
Oh, it's certainly plausible.
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Really? That's your question right now? Why would they do it? Because they don't want to get caught, you fucking robot.
Huh?
Y'all really finna have a moment to think about that statement.
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Mikado, don't act like you didn't just find Leon broken e-reader in the fucking. Oh my
To get
gosh.
into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device.
Facts.
But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access. She had
Facts,
no way
facts.
to get into the boys' locker room.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
Oh, he saw it too.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Then speak up, say it. Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Oh, brother. This is so drawn out. This is so drawn out. This is so drawn out.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
I'm about to explain it to you.
I've got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been...
No, I don't... She used the thing that was...
Huh? What?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that...
She could get into the boys' locker room, no problem.
Of course.
No, that's wrong.
Whatever.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Okay.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Okay.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
How'd she do it, dude?
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
Why are you sweating now?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Accomplice, maybe. Y'all think about an accomplice?
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Mikado, just let him go down. Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Kuya's the one who did it, really. But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second.
Thank you, Kyoko. You hear Kyoko music come on? That's how you know it's gonna be a big old plot twist.
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the... You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Uh-oh.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
So will I.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Let's see. Oh man, what a trial, right? This is taking quite some time, but let's hope this is as exciting as she says it is. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead, and where she took us was... Okay.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom! What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands? No way, no way, no way, no way, no way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura.
What is going on?
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about? That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting your hands together in a brief pair, Sakura then begins to quietly examine
Be
her
sure
body.
to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Damn.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
What did you find?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Did she just charge up her key? Her kai? Whatever the it is? Are you saying, bitch? What the was that? Sakura's eyes were staring widely at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy!
Wait a minute, bro. So you telling me Sakura just grabbed the penis? Sakura just grabbed the hero penis. Is that what you're telling me right now? What does that mean for the class trial? Hold on, bro.
I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
So is she a transsexual? A cross-dresser? Transvestite? Is that what you call them? Transvestites?
What?
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Then he was a cross-dresser? Oh, no, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
I'm asleep, boy. I'm asleep.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting.
I'm asleep, boy.
Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom.
Wow.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought had never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
How do you not understand the
Well,
motive?
I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is a most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Yes.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I
But you what?
think he might not actually be the killer after all.
Huh?
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
Right.
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
Okay.
At least, that's how I see it.
Oh my gosh.
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Huh?
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
You over here crying?
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you know who killed her, I mean him, just say so
If
then.
you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
Man, you about to piss me off.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
It's gotta be a guy.
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
Okay, talk about it then.
Seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Taka, you looking real suspicious right now.
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Anu! Hurry!
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer.
I got it!
Since the crime was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it would have to have been a guy. That's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Okay, come on. Okay, I got my bullets. I
Isn't
got 'em.
there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Facts.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Celeste.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Shoot!
Celeste!
Isn't there a single did nobody get... I'm sure if someone saw the...
Perhaps someone saw the victim. Yeah. All we need right now...
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer.
No, that's wrong. I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered.
Okay.
What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
How did you forget? How did you even forget? This is the class trial.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I
Oh, my fault.
suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Makoto, shut your ass
The
up.
rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse.
You
I saw
know
him
this.
stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag.
Yep, sure did.
And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
Yes, he did.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
Right.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
What did he say? You didn't mention this to me. Well, I better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Yeah, because he had a dingaling.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much.
Okay. I know it better not be who I think it is. I know it better not be who I think it is. Let me say that one more time for y'all. I know it better not be who I think it is. You heard? Oh my gosh.
Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Ooh, what a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No, you already have what you need to make the connection.
If you have it too, speak up. Why do I have to do this?
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Oh, man.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
Come on, Celeste.
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Facts, let's talk about it. The Chihiro's track jacket really holds some clue about the killer. Somehow it's really hard to believe. Man, I got a boo-boo. If I was standing in this class trial, I'd be like, excuse me, Monokuma, I'm trying to shit myself. Can you please hurry this up, sir? Is the disappearing
First of
stain
all,
some boo-boo?
we know where Chihiro was
Alright.
headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
Facts.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. 'Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
Okay.
So next we have to ask,
why did he choose?
What do you mean, the...
I got it! It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have it, 'cause exercising's...
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to...
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right?
Okay. He's saying his tracksuit is black. If I grab that and throw it at the white tracksuit...
It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
Celeste, can you speak up right now,
So,
please?
what you're saying, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit?
No, that's wrong.
That is so stupid.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Why? So I was right, but why did it take Celeste having...
Huh? What'd I say?
Hey, what did I say? What the fuck you think you said? You just told on yourself.
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
Yeah? Oh, yeah?
She never said anything about the jacket's color.
Oh.
So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you... You just...
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
Then why didn't you say that? Y'all are some...
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just...
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
Look at him trying to stick up for his boy. You.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility!
Cherry?
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
Look at your face. Your face is the color of his tracksuit right now. Guilty.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony, when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Okay.
Yeah.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Nah, Mondo, man. All this time just for it to be my dog, Mondo. Mondo?
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Maybe the way he was acting, I don't know.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick.
I did notice that.
And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude.
I remember that.
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You notice such a tiny detail?
Damn.
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
What a bitch, bro.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
What?
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Oh yeah, I remember, yep.
Really? What kind of evidence?
What are y'all waiting so long to get this evidence out for? Hifumi, don't make a fucking spectacle out of it, just tell me. That's why the shape of your hair look like heads.
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about...
Pause. Just a little angry.
Here.
It's taking a little bit longer than I intended this to, you know? I've been at it for an hour and a half now.
Calmly.
Why did I agree to hour-long videos on this channel? That's a bit ridiculous, don't you think? Overkill, how about that?
It might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, did your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
Just tell us.
If you really insist, then... here it is.
Okay.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
You found it on the ground, right? Then it must belong to Mondo, right? It belongs to Mondo, doesn't it? Huh? But I have mine. Then whose is it? I better calm down and think about this. Oh, Chihiro's. Duh.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
Facts.
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall.
Okay.
For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Okay.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How, precisely, did the handbooks get broken?
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Sure, maybe I let that slip. but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and 2 of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
Yeah!
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Okay.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demand. Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break.
Okay.
I flippin' knew it.
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Oh yeah, we know about Mondo in a
The
sauna.
temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Wow, interesting. I learned one new fact today.
Okay, that was kind of useful. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna stay still in the saunas from now on.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that?
The 2 people who did it already. Y'all.
I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did. Whoa! I think the one who may have taken...
Why is it just one person when Mondo and this dude did it? I mean, Mondo, you was in there too.
Here's my answer.
You was in there too.
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What?
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Why are you on his tip so bad?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago. And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on.
It was in his pocket.
But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill.
You don't even know him. You met him in here, Taka. Get off his tip.
I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
Make him take out his e-handbook. I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. No, not again. Not again, please. Dear Lord, dear Lord. Oh my God.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
This is the second
If what
trial.
he says is correct, you broke your own
handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broke, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
What did you
Let's
find?
test that.
Well, my goddamn handbook works.
No, that's wrong. Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
Damn!
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's.
Damn!
Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch.
What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong! You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning?
No! Just make him take out the fucking handbook!
That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, he gets the uniform, sees Celeste. Hi Celeste. Oh no, it's nothing. Look at all these damn all these damn options. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Then he goes into the locker room. And then what? Starts working out. Hey, friend. Puts his handbook down. What the f***? I don't want to do this. What is that? Where's the part where he destroy her? Let's see if this is
Here's
it.
exactly what happened.
Let's hope so.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident.
Facts.
Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste?
Yep.
With
Did she
bag
say-
in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime.
Yep.
She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room.
Yep.
But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Yep.
Simple, because she was really a he,
Yep.
which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room.
Mondo was piping him out. I'm already knowing. He got tired of being
Once
almost...
inside,
Okay.
he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him.
You know Mondo was piping him. Look at him. Look the way Mondo looked behind him.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him.
One blow to the head did all that?
And that's
Damn.
where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
Wow. How you gonna get scared after you do it? Like, you knew what you was finna do.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet.
Right.
Then, removing the bloody poster.
Right. Why he got his hand on his
And
booty,
finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room.
Don't act like you don't see that man hand on that man booty.
A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course, but this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it.
You feel me finna take big notes on that last point he just made.
With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work.
Right.
They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call
a crime scene switch. Let's get it. Let's get it over with.
That could have been the end of things.
Right.
Byakuya discovered the body and decided to
intervene.
So, after stumbling on the crimes, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library.
Then he got to work, right.
He used the cord to string up
Yes, he did. We all saw it.
Then, using the victim's own, he wanted to create the illusion.
Right.
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence.
Oh, right.
And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough. Somehow, the killer knew that, and the reason they knew that is because, and that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
Come on, Mondo, bruh. Complete. I'm finna go. I need to boo-boo.
Wait. No. This can't be right.
It's right, bruh. Read it and weed, bruh.
Where's your evidence? Yet you need evidence. You need proof. Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
No. Why am I fighting you,
Show
sir?
me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you.
I need to take a shit.
You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen!
Die! Die! Die!
Show me some evidence!
Die!
This should prove it.
Die! Die!
If my thinking so far is right,
Die!
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's.
Die!
In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
I know you did. Can we get to his punishment already? I'm hungry. Die! I don't care. B for Berleezy. B for bullshit ass trial.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up.
Yes, you do.
Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with.
Let's do it.
Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting! No holding on! Time for the moment we've all been waiting for! Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right... What's it gonna be? What?
Bye, cornhead. Evil bitch.
What?
I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna have to wait till next episode to see how he gets bodied, and then we'll just continue it from there. I can't take no more of this. I just can't take no more of this, y'all. I played this for 2 hours just for them to sit there and figure out what we already knew. Okay, I didn't know it towards like it took me an hour to really figure out what was going on. But after that, it was just nonsense, just dialogue after dialogue. I don't know about this game no more, bruh. I don't know about it. Maybe this would be something that we have to be streamed. Oh, hey, y'all go in the comments. But Berleezy, you don't even stream God of War. You said you was gonna do that months ago. I'm gonna just stream it all, okay? I'm gonna stream it all. Making these videos, sitting here recording these videos for hours at a time is so mundane, especially when it's games that like I kinda like, but I kinda don't really like it that much. It's just so monotonous, and it takes so long to get to the point, bro. I know I'm not the only one. I tried to enjoy it. Y'all might thumbs down the video because of my reaction, but guess what? I don't care. I don't care about this one, bro. I know I'm not alone out there. I know I'm not the only one feeling like, golly, this shit just dragged out for way longer than it needed to. Still a great twist. I'll finish it at the next episode. If you enjoyed this one for as long as this is, please leave a thumbs up on this video. If you are new, please subscribe for more videos. And as always, I love each and every one of y'all. Yes, you, even you right there, yep. Even you right there that goes, dislike. I love you too. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.